Ever since elementary school, a long time ago, I have been super independent. My brother and sister were already in school before I ever started, and they seemed to take up all of the attention. That's when I started fending for myself. I have seldom reached out for help. I don't ask for assistance with homework, in scouting, football, or with projects involving my truck or my work after school. One example of this independence first became very apparent when I played football last semester. I had to get up 4:30 in the morning to go to practice. I had to know when to get up and when to go to bed so that I was where I needed to be. I wanted to do this on my own, and I wasn't reminded about any of this. I had to figure it out for myself and took pride in this independence. When I worked out at practice and during games, knowing my position and what to do, doing it right every time, I put this on myself. I spent hours studying the plays and trying to get better. I also went to the gym by myself to get stronger. My workouts at the gym and the way I practice, all of this was internally driven. I didn't feel the need to work out with someone. If no one was available, it didn't stop me from going. I just went by myself and accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I think this may be somewhat of a downfall, because I don't ask anyone for help and don't ask anyone's opinion. This can backfire because you don't get the benefit of their experience and knowledge. Being independent has helped me have a great work ethic and figure out how to get things done for myself. But as I get older, I realize I could ask for help and get the best of both situations. Another part of my life has been going on campouts and working with the Scouts, being outdoors and learning new skills. There are adults in the troop that have a lot of good experiences and are willing to share them. When I started to work on my Eagle Scout project, I learned that my self-reliance and self-motivation were not enough to get the job done in the way it needed to be done. That's when I realized that reaching out for help is not a bad thing. I learned to ask other people for advice, and this helped me complete my project. I found something that would give back to the community, and by working with adults and Scouts in the troop, I organized the project, worked with a team, and made improvements to a church that didn't have money to get this accomplished otherwise. This sense of team has also carried over to my first job, the one I've worked at for over a year. I wanted to work at Cane's since before they opened. When we visited my brother in college, he would take us to Cane's, and I really liked the atmosphere. I found out that they were building one in Westlake, and I applied for the job before they officially opened last April. I went over by myself, interviewed, and got the job. I didn't wait to go with my friends. I was the first one to get cross-trained and worked hard to learn all the positions. It's been a great experience. I got to know people that were from outside the Westlake circle. My coworkers are from other parts of town and other walks of life. They give me a new perspective on things. Many of them have struggled a lot more than I have, and they have allowed me to see life through their eyes. They struggle more than a lot of people in my neighborhood and my peers that have been with me the last 13 years. I have learned the value of little things, and I've learned how to relate to different people that come into the store every day. You could say I'm not one to follow most trips that come and go throughout Westlake. I follow my own path. I like to be unique in my own manner, and I like to think of myself as a hipster, but not too hipster. I try to stay ahead of trends and find the next song that is going to be popular. I like to discover new things that people don't see and bring it to their attention. When it came time to decide on a college, I didn't follow the groups that were visiting Tech, TCU, Ole Miss, or other schools popular with our class. I decided to check out some of the schools I had researched last spring. One was out of state in Oklahoma. I visited Oklahoma State University and traveled up there with my family, not with a bunch of friends. I applied to that one school and got accepted. I traveled through the ordinary to find the extraordinary. This is a blessing and a curse. I don't have others to lean on, but I also can make my own person and make a new way in a new place. This really hit me when we were signing the poster last week, and I saw that I was the only person to draw the OSU logo and the only name by that college. My friends are very supportive, but they still will be going on their own lives, and I will need to make new friends on the new campus. To wrap up, because enough is enough, Westlake has been awesome. Coming to Westlake 4 years ago, I was nervous. It was scary at first. The halls were long and large. Walking the halls for this last time, I realized I will miss it. It is what you make it. I made it fun, and I will miss it. It's part of life, and it's how you evolve as a person. I was lucky to have the opportunities that I've had, and the opportunities helped me seize the moment and become who I am. I am lucky to have grown up in a city like Austin during this time we are in. This is where it is all happening, and we were lucky to be a part of it. I am sad to leave it for 4 years, but I think I will be coming back back a better person because I expect to go have a lot more experiences and continue to make my own way.